Hi, my name is Lindsay Spence, and I will be helping you guys learn declarations for first violin. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you check the key signature and the time signature so you know what key to play in. So it is in C major, and we are playing it's 4/4, so it's the standard basically. And then the tempo is 66 for the first bit. Yeah. So before we start going, just make sure you double check dynamics. And I know in measure 5, there's a subito mezzo piano for everyone, so make sure you're not playing forte or piano there. Yeah. Alright. So. And I'll cue you guys in because we have one beat of rest at the beginning, so I'll cue and then I'll start playing. Okay, so, in measure 5 and measure 6, 7, 8, Mr. Smith has you guys in first position, but I would recommend for measure 5, third position, because you don't kind of want that string crossing, you don't want open strings, so I would strive to get a closed A there for 5, so I would suggest third position there, even though it does say for the fourth finger for B, which means first position. You guys can do what you guys want and follow Mr. Smith first, of course. So I would, for measure 5, I would be in third position, so B. Then I would shift down for G just to get some vibrato on there. It's hard if you're up in third position to do fourth finger vibrato. So I would shift down there if you guys do want to do third position. And then for measure 8, it says fourth finger D. But if you do want to add some vibrato on there, then I would shift up to third and put second finger there. And make sure you slow down little by little. I mean, I'm guessing you guys don't have a conductor right now. So I would stay with the metronome for right now at least. And then measure 9, it changes to 3/4. So I would watch out for that as well. So yeah, in the first note in that measure is on an offbeat, so make sure you're counting 1, 2, and that's when you go. And you guys can't really hold on to the fermata because you don't have a director. And measure 11, make sure you hit that G loudly, powerfully, because it does say fortissimo there. So I'm going to start the next section at the G, and then I'm gonna kind of count through the next rest measures just so you can hear what that sounds like. And be careful in measure 14 because it is a little bit of an off rhythm there, so make sure you're extra careful with that. Okay, this is 132 by the way. 14. I'll replay that. But, so I would at 14 stay in first position like it says, but for my personal preference, I would shift up to third in measure 15 and stay there. Yeah, and stay there. And then stay there until measure 30, which is the descending line with F sharp and B flat. I will start from measure 30 because I messed up real bad there. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stop there, and I just want to note that Mr. Smith did put in writing at measure 33 to stay in third position. I think that is a great idea, and it says until measure 55, but I would kind of say do that if you don't have a better fingering, but I would suggest that at measure 51 you shift down so it's easier to grab the C and the F sharp. But if you guys are practicing like F sharp on G string, then I would definitely stay in third position there. And I also want to mention that at measure 39 to measure 45, you want to grow. So make sure you definitely follow that crescendo and meet those markers as they come along. So when it says mezzo forte, B mezzo forte. Don't forget that D sharp in measure 46. It is weird going D sharp to A on the E string because it is either a third finger reflection, but there it should be a first finger going from high D to A. So we might have to go back a little bit on that. I'll start at 55 because we have 2 measures rest between there. So I'll go ahead and start there. Make sure you start piano and grow again. Okay, so make sure in measure 70 you do drop to, well, stay piano, I guess, and crescendo up to forte there. That is very important. Make sure 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, you have nice long strokes there since it does not say to like have spiccato or staccato. So make sure those are held for their full length there. And then make sure you end with you end strong. So for that end, I would suggest maybe third position. So it's first finger D. So this is measure 76. So for beat number 3, you want to do D first finger, F sharp third finger, and then G fourth finger, and then open G because you can't. I mean you can't, but we're not going to go into that. And don't be like me at the end and kind of bounce your bow on the G. Make sure you go so it's not just like landing like that. You want a nice, robust, brought out sound. Make sure you don't forget that retake. That's important. Then at measure 58, after you grow, it's kind of like the whole piece is kind of showing the growth. Piano to forte. Measure 58, the last 2 beats, you want to make sure all of those 8th notes are accented. If you don't know how to accent, you take your bow hand and you lean a little bit on your pointing finger. I'll show you what I mean. So, just try to accent those, and then I like playing the main melody in 3rd position because I think it's better with the string crossings and less 4th finger. But yet again, if you guys are working on your 4th finger strength or just reaching to hit those notes, I would definitely stay in 1st position there. So yeah, have fun with this piece. Thanks for listening.